I'm excited because we have the father-daughter team that everybody loves, and we're so upset when they lost, but are extremely happy now that they're back. We're talking about Natalia and Arun, the red team. How are you guys?
We're good.
Wonderful. How are you guys doing?
We're excited to see you. I mean, it's been a couple of months since we've seen pretty much anybody, but you guys came in with a bang, and so we want to just go straight into that. How was it when they called you back and said, actually, I'm gonna go before that. Okay, you guys were eliminated. You had me crying. My entire family here was like, oh my God, not them. But people don't know that, yes, it sucked to be eliminated, but you guys were living life while we were stuck in Scotland in a room, not being able to do anything. Can you tell us about that? Because we want to know what we missed out. Yeah. Like, should we have been eliminated or not?
Yeah, it's funny because, we got eliminated and they're like, oh, we're going to send you to Portugal. And we're like, oh, Portugal. And so we're there, if you're sad, you just got eliminated. But it did help. We had massages, we were doing some wine tasting. So to hear back when y'all were all stuck in the hotel, we're like, we were living life in Portugal.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that you guys had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. And Mike and Mo were there. So we really had a good time. We had sleepless nights, but we made the best use of it. We had a good time at Portugal.
Well, it's funny because watching back the episode, we didn't realize that you had helped two teams. I think it was Coach and Connie and Raquel. Like, obviously, I was there. I remember being in the same room, but I was so focused in trying to piece my bagpipe together that I don't know what was going on. Beside me, in front of me, behind me. So I never knew that. And when I saw that actually cost you, the race, and you guys ended up being eliminated because, any little thing could definitely hold you back. And to see it, I was like, wow, I wish I would have known this then. Because it was obviously, it's you want to do good and you want to be a good teammate and you want to help everyone, but at the same time, you forget it's $1 million that you're racing for. Like, I'm not here to make friends. I mean, we are, but at the point is, we want to get that $1 million. So coming back in Switzerland. Well, wait, when you get the call, what did you think? Like, how was that process?
The thing is, Jesse called us and said, hey, there's a possibility that you guys might be at the pit stop or you might be at the finish line. We'll have some role for you guys. They never said we are coming back. So they just started the conversation by saying, okay, you might be part of the race because it's been COVID time and all these things. So you guys you will be a part of the race in some form. So they never said anything to us. And I think it's after about 2 months, then we got the call, and they said, oh, you're in. I said, what do you mean we are in?
Those are the words they used.
You're in. I said, what do you mean? And then I asked Nat, what do they mean? She said, we're back in the... I literally screamed so loud, you can ask Nat.
Yeah, my eardrum literally blew out.
I mean, all right, when you come out of Switzerland from that tunnel that you guys were in, how did you think the cast was going to react to you guys?
When they said we are coming back, I said there's a reason why they're bringing back, because if we didn't come back, there's probably no race. But then I know life is not fair. Well, I said the teams will have to deal with it. I said, life it's just what it is. I said that's how the cards are dealt and they'll deal with it. And we thought they're gonna make us do a speed bump or do something else. Amazing Race is very fair when it comes to racing. That's one thing I can tell everybody. So I knew there's gonna be some equalizer somewhere, some speed bump, whatever we need to do. So I cared, but I really didn't care what the team did.
We won't be pissed because, if we were in that situation, we'd probably be pissed too. Like, all these teams are eliminated, now they're coming back. But stuff happens, life happens. So.
Jordan, when the initial race started, right? Did you feel that maybe the rest of the castmates kind of had this closeness and you guys were like outcasted, or did you care? Honestly, did you even care that?
Yeah, a little bit, because those first 3 legs we didn't really get to talk to everyone because it was just so fast, and there was maybe like the train ride was the first time we actually like got to talk to people for a long time, so you didn't really get to build those close relationships. But it seemed like after it was shut down, like everyone got really close, but we were off with Mike and Mo in Portugal, and we love Mike and Mo, and we got really close with them there. But yeah, coming back into it, we're like, well, we don't know if they have like close relationships, like we're the outsiders now, so we had that feeling coming in.
At the same time, do you know what? We really had no time to prepare because we didn't think we were going to get back on the race. I had always told Nat, okay, maybe there's a possibility, but we said, okay, life moved on and whatever it is. So we didn't prepare. Do you know the funny part about this? We left Monday to go back on the race. I worked on Sunday too. During COVID time, it's been so crazy busy in the restaurant industry. And I want to give a shout out to the restaurant employees, meaning they work their backside off every day. And I worked on a Sunday and left on Monday. So we had no time to prepare. But I knew you guys would be more prepared than us because you had the time.
Arun, I'm going to be honest with you. We did have the time, and they did tell us, you have the time, prepare, do your research, and we did do our due diligence, but physically, we did not exercise the way that we should have. We did not prepare enough physically. Mentally, we caught up in flags and memorizing things and learning how to say things in different languages. That stuff we made sure to prepare for. What did your wife and what did your husband think of all of this? Because I'm sure, congratulations, by the way, you got married, and then you come back, and then all of a sudden you're like, bye honey, I'm out of here, I gotta go race. Like, how was it for them?
They were just like, don't screw up again, because they knew we got eliminated. Like, you're getting a second chance, like you better not screw up again. That was kind of their party words to us, like, don't screw up.
No, but my wife was so mad at me because we told them how we got eliminated, correct? Because you tell your spouse, being nobody else, but
right.
And when we told them, they said, how dumb can you be? You're one of the smartest guys I know. You normally make good decisions. And how did you guys decide to go and do the other challenge, knowing that singing and dancing is not your strength?
I'm excited for everyone to see what you guys have to, show the world on the race. We were in Switzerland. What was the hardest part in that leg so far for you guys? Climbing up that mountain.
The climbing of the mountain, going down was not an issue, but climbing back up, that's when I could feel my legs.
Yes.
But you know what?
Go ahead.
We did good. Hey, we kept up with Ryan and Ryan, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
So we were okay. I guess we did good.
Why did you guys decide to do the belt? The punch it instead of tossing it.
Did you guys
We also
watch
had the coordination. Yes. So we're like, no, if there's anything with coordination, again, we're like, we're not doing it. So that was the easy choice. We're like, okay, there's coordination that, we're not doing it.
If it involves any more singing, dancing, throwing stuff, and rhythm, choreography, forget it. I'm not doing it unless I had to do it.
No, it's funny because my team was texting my work team, and they're live texting me during the episode, and they're like, please pick punch it, don't go to the flag. So even they're like, okay, good, you made the right decision.
Now, because you guys were eliminated and they brought you back along with Mike and Mo, you guys did have another thing to do, another roadblock to do that they did not air, which I thought was ridiculous. I feel like they should have done that.
Yeah.
Just to show how they equalized everything, how they made it fair. But we wanted to see it because we knew you guys had to do something else, and it involved a lettuce ball.
Cabbage.
The thing is, we thought we would get a speed bump. Normally, speed bump in Amazing Race is just it's not 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes is what it would take for a speed bump, but this was a full challenge. We literally had to drive a long way And that particular day being a Sunday, there was nobody giving directions. So it was so difficult to find that place. And when they show us getting lost, is because we were going to that challenge. And we had a tough time finding it, is because there was no directions, nobody to give you directions. Once we got there, we killed the challenge. I mean, we got the.
What was the challenge? Because all we saw was a cabbage, and that's it. What did you have to do with it? Did you have to push it?
Yeah. So it was like a Zorb, like those huge like inflatable balls, and he had to get inside the cabbage. And when he was inside it, he could not see anything, and I couldn't even see him. And then there's all these hay barrels down a field, and I have to like direct him to like go move with this Zorb ball and like knock down all these hay barrels. And it was like wet and rainy, and there's like a GoPro inside this cabbage, which I wanted to see this GoPro footage of him rolling upside down in this cabbage down this field. That's what I was most sad about not seeing.
Yeah, man, I do feel like they should have put that. I think it would have been great television, and I think we would have all laughed and just, appreciated the hard work that you had to do.
No, I had told all my friends, this is the episode you have to watch, because I did such a good job with the cabbage, because you're a hamster inside, correct? And you are literally, and you can't hear what Nat is telling me. I said, Nat, say louder, left, right. And you had to go, knock some pins. That's what they call this. It's bowling with the cabbage or whatever it is. But it would have been good television. I wish they had shown it. But it was not an easy task, because I had done the first challenge on the same leg, and I had to do the hamster.
You were probably exhausted.
So it was exhausting. But you know what? When somebody gives you the second chance in life, I didn't care. I was all out to get it done, because we didn't want to come last. There's no way.
Now I want to go back before, actually, when we were all sent back. I know that you work in the restaurant business, Dunkin' Donuts. Am I correct? So
yes.
The restaurant business, along with the entertainment business, took a huge hit
with COVID.
And so we want to know, what was it like for you guys?
No, initially it was just like the first 3 or 4 months, we didn't have any business, because people were so scared. People didn't know what to expect and things like that. And then slowly it started picking up, but we didn't have any staffing. One of the reasons why we kept our restaurants open too is because coffee and donuts is a big part of all the frontline workers. So a lot of times, even though we could have kept it closed, we kept it open because we know we were being part of the society. So but the staffing issue, you just don't know what we dealt with, and we still deal with it. Meaning, my hats off to my team for having put up with everything, and we don't. I keep saying that the restaurant employees, for some reason, don't get enough credit as frontline workers, because they were putting their lives at risk.
It was so great to have you guys on. We definitely want to have you back on as the season goes on. And we're looking forward to seeing what you have to bring to the race.
Hey, I really sorry about your grandmother, meaning I know she was in the thing, and I know how much you guys love and care, and family is such a big, we're really sorry about that, okay?
Thank you. It was definitely tough, and I was surprised that CBS paid that little tribute to her. So I was like, I saw him like, oh.
Our hearts were all breaking, because we heard from you about her and all those stories. So it was really nice, to see that moment.
Yeah. But we love you guys. Thank you so much, and we will be chatting soon.
Thank you, guys.